sure is. The time is right. Our risk sure is.
Welcome back, folks.
The time is
Thanks for listening. I'm Jason Stockwell with RE/MAX Results.
And I'm Dawn Eldridge with RE/MAX Results.
And we have-
Hi, good morning, Stephanie Havel, Wells Fargo
Yes.
Mortgage.
And I'll let Ryan do it. His first time on the radio. Go for it.
Ryan Larson, Anderson Agency Insurance.
Nice. Very good. You're pro already. I love it, dude.
You should give
well-
your phone number and email and website, all that stuff.
Right now?
Yeah.
763-443-3738, or you can try me at 612-236-1783. Also, my email is rlarson, and that's with an O-N, at Anderson, with an O-N also, agencyins.com.
So if you're driving, didn't get it, go to Stockwell Eldridge Show on Facebook or check us out on YouTube. Barry's here recording us. Barry White is recording us on YouTube. We're waving to the camera right now.
Hi, Barry.
You can see what everybody looks like. You can see Stephanie in her sparkles and her green attire for
Green
St.
for
Patrick's
St. Patty's
and on a
Day.
St. Patrick's Day.
It sets off your eye color.
Oh, well,
Very
thank you.
complimentary.
Jeez, well, thank you. I'm feeling lucky with Luck of the Irish.
Yes, go buy a lottery ticket
All right.
or get on Match or something. Just kidding.
Wow, Jason is full of the zingers today. You don't take
So-
care of your pets. I can't get a date.
Yeah.
What's
No,
No,
that?
Dawn does
mean?
take care of her pets, but she doesn't have insurance on them because she has usually children. Okay, we have a guest on the show, or maybe you can go
You're
on our
digressing.
Facebook page, and you
Let's
guys
get
can
back to
comment.
talking insurance, mortgage.
Comment
real
on this.
estate.
If those of you are fortunate enough to have children, if you've had a pet first, because that's what you do, right? Oh, we have a pet. No, we're going to see you because it's
How well they can
just
take care.
like raising a child. So I'm going to get a little
Right.
puppy first, and then we're going to see how that goes, and then
Well,
we're
it's
going
responsibility,
Then we're going
yeah.
to get married, have kids, and then we'll see how that
Yeah,
goes.
but the doggy doesn't always talk back like your children
kids-
do.
It's so much different. It's
They
actually,
still love
but it's a
you
good
very
little
much.
growth. But it's like going from
Well, it teaches you responsibility. You
jump.
know, you got to let them out and feed them and take care of them. But then the kids are supposed to take care of the pet.
what? Yeah, wait, they need to be a lot older than that, right?
I don't have either, so don't defer to me. I don't have kids,
Genevieve
pet,
taking
a
the
husband,
dog
a
out.
boyfriend, nothing. I don't have
So
anything.
here's our quote of the week. Without further ado, quote of the week. Sorry, here we'll start over. Quote of the
Oh,
week.
wait,
Da-da-da-da-da.
drum roll.
As is our confidence, so is our capacity. As is our confidence, so is our capacity. So
That's good.
Yeah.
if you are dealing with an agent, you're talking to a loan officer, you're talking with someone with insurance, and they don't know what they're doing, it will come across. They will get overwhelmed. They don't have capacity because their confidence level is low in themselves, their company, or in someone else around them. So make sure you're dealing with people that are confident, that know what they're doing in the business, especially now of all times when you're trying to get a house and it's very competitive. You're trying to sell your home and you want to get top dollar for your home. You want to make sure it's exposed properly, and then you have someone negotiating for you. Make sure you are dealing with people that are confident, that are in the business, have experience. Hashtag experience matters and confidence. That's the tip of the
Well,
day.
we do, and that's I think we talk a lot about on our show, and even with our customers. You know, people have questions, and I always exactly what I was talking about the last segment is, you know, I see people's payments, and just from what I'm seeing, it looks like your insurance might be high, but you really need to talk to your insurance agent or somebody in the profession. Same thing with real estate. You know, they'll ask us, well, can I get the seller paid costs, or what if the appraisal comes low? Well, the sellers, I don't know. We just try to say, you know, what we work with the lending, the financing part. But you really need to work with your realtor. You need to really work with your insurance agent or the tax assessor if taxes are off or something like
Yep.
that. But yeah, that's so important to make sure you're dealing with the person that, you know, and I think you said too, you deal specifically with health and, not health, home and auto insurance, right?
Right.
So something specific.
So
Yep.
that's something that people need to do and think about. It's not the thing that usually they think about, right? From a home buyer's perspective, we deal with home buyers, Dawn and I all the time, Stephanie, and they go online, they find a house. That's what they're thinking about.
Right.
Oh, yes, I do need to get insurance, a binder on that before the closing,
Right.
I mean, all those things.
I never hear from the buyer I never hear from the buyer first.
Like a buyer doesn't call you and say,
No.
Ryan, what's the insurance? I'm thinking of buying a house.
Never.
Yeah.
I don't think it's ever happened. I've had, I think, one buyer tell me about a closing that they're having. Usually it's always the
Because
lender.
they don't know. A lot of buyers don't remember or know.
Well,
the
and I think
sequence of
sometimes, you know, they
events.
might, like you said, if you have a good referral, you know, like Wells Fargo. I mean, we do have Wells Fargo insurance, you know, so we support the company and have them talk with somebody at Wells Fargo Insurance. But we always advise them to get a competitive quote because we may not always have the best options for insurance. For mortgage, we're always the best. Don't shop anywhere else. But insurance, okay.
There's that confidence.
Well, and that's where
yeah.
Ryan, someone like you, I like it because if I'm watching TV and I see the little Geico or Gecko or whatever, right?
Gecko,
I mean,
Gecko.
or those
The lizard.
online companies where you're a brokerage, you can go all across companies and you can find. There's a lot of insurance companies out there that people don't even know about. Just because we see the top 3 or 4 on TV and that's it, right? I mean,
Right.
they're spending millions in advertising, but
people think they've had
what's
their
the benefit,
insurance.
or what are they missing? I'm trying to hit home here with you and with the listeners out there and people that may be shopping insurance. What's the benefit? Because it's like, it's no big deal, whatever, it's insurance, right? I mean, what's
Right.
the benefit here?
You hit it right on the nose, and it's something that I wanted to talk about today. Is you think about how many commercials you see from the big insurance companies, and especially with the, can you say Super Bowl?
Yeah.
Can you
Oh,
say
yeah.
Super Bowl?
Super Bowl, yeah.
Especially during the Super Bowl, I saw a lot of insurance companies advertising. Think about how much that costs, and who's paying for that. That's what it comes down to, is who's paying for it and why. There, like you said, there are hundreds of insurance companies around the United States, hundreds in the state of Minnesota alone. The benefit to you, being the consumer, is going to be cost. There's also going to be extra coverages that they'll offer.
They know more about the states. Just like saying if you're going to get a mortgage and you're going to go to a company out of Florida, they're not going to necessarily know the nuances and rules of Minnesota. And you have to call Florida all the time, where if you get a company through you, they may be local, they may not be, but you guys are local, right?
We're absolutely. And we have in-house claims people. We have in-house CSRs. We have everything that you would need from an insurance company right in our office. So you don't even have to necessarily talk to anybody at the insurance company ever.
Oh, wow.
It's a phone call to us.
Nice. And that's in Minnesota. So it's in Minneapolis, folks. So if you're at the time you're looking to buy a home, or you just want to, and you haven't looked at your insurance for a long time, I would definitely call Ryan and have a conversation, right? And you could.
Well, yeah, and
Yeah.
like I said, I think it's important to know. I mean, just as people will, maybe consider selling, they're looking to get a market analysis on their home. People call us all the time and just say, I'm wondering, we do annual mortgage checkups all the time. We check in, how's it going for you? Do you have any needs right now? So a lot of people say everything's good. I got a great rate, payment's affordable,
Yep.
we're almost paying it off, we're biweekly, and sometimes we do say, well, why don't you should check into your homeowner's insurance as well. So I think it's good, that you just, call your agent. Like, does it cost any money if I call you, Ryan, to get a quote on my homeowner's insurance? Is there a fee
No.
or a charge or anything like
None
that?
at all. We'd love to help.
Okay.
There's no cost, there's no obligation. Same thing with myself and Dawn. If you ever want to meet with us, talk with us, you have a house to sell or looking to buy, no cost, no obligation on the meeting. You might actually like us. You'll like Dawn for sure. I might be a little rough.
She's
but,
definitely cute.
Well, you're a little salty today, but I figure it's
Yeah.
too much Irish. So
No, I'm just getting
So he
straight.
needs some Irish in him to
Yes,
cheer up a
I
little
might need
bit.
some Irish in me. But if you call Ryan, same thing. No cost, no obligation. Meeting, give an assessment, see where you're at on all your insurances, see if you're properly covered, because things change in life. Time goes on, and something happens. You have a kid, or you get another car, or maybe your house is worth more. I mean, there's all kinds of things that could change in your insurance thing that you don't update all the time. So
Right.
I would do
Or
that
if you
for
tear
sure.
it down and rebuild it up, like your new construction home.
Yes, you need insurance.
Is it more
A
insurance
lot
if
of
you have a
insurance.
sport court in your house? Do you need?
Not necessarily that, but that home, that I would definitely get that phone call.
Yeah.
Nobody would let that one slip.
Yeah, I don't think it's the pools that are the bigger insurance item, I think. But anyway, check us out on Facebook, Stockwell Eldridge Show on Facebook or on YouTube. And like us there. We'd love to have you there. I'm Jason Stockwell with Remax Results.
and I'm Dawn Eldridge with Remax Results.
Stephanie Havel, Wells Fargo Home Mortgage.
Ryan Larson with the Anderson Agency.
And Barry White over here shooting video. Thanks, everybody. Remember, love yourself and love others. Have a great week, folks.
Luck of the Irish.
Our house in the middle of our house, it has a crowd. There's always something happening, and it's usually